Beech, it took a little bit longer than we wanted, but through in the FA Trophy, a penalty shootout win against Nuneaton Borough. How was that for you?
Well, for me and the supporters that came, obviously it's good to be in the next round, and obviously the players too. I think you've got to take your hat off and congratulate Nuneaton the way they tried to be competitive, not give up, from their management and their players, and obviously getting the game on. You know, to play at a beautiful stadium like this, it's an honour. I'm fortunate to have been here a few times. Some of our players, etc., haven't. So it was good, and yeah, I like to say well done to Nuneaton.
How is it in terms of, obviously, like you say, being in this sort of environment? It's something that we're not used to at National League level. How is it in terms of, you know, some of the more experienced lads, Chris Neal, Harry Davis, maybe helping a few of the younger lads that haven't been in this sort of environment before? Yeah,
and I think obviously, I mean, people like Danny Philisker, he's been here 3 times, scored 3 goals, and he nearly got one today on a couple of blocked shots. But yeah, Chris and Harry, they've got them experiences, and it's great to see 2 academy players playing in our first team. And Dan Homer had hit the post, didn't he? He nearly got his goal in his second half. And I really love his honesty, his energy, and his enthusiasm. It's something some of the other players can learn off, because it's endearing. It's a great thing to have, and it's a simple thing to have. But we often forget as we travel in life what is really important, and that is very important to a basic diet of a footballer. And obviously Taylor, back in midfield, grinding away. Didn't quite get as much opportunity in the box today because he had to play more retained, because obviously Nelson's not available. So that's how that looked. But I'm really pleased that both of them are involved.
Obviously a great chance now for Danny to sort of stake his place in the team, obviously after the departure of Gold and Mateo.
Yeah, Gold, and obviously Alex. Alex has been a big player for Fylde, hasn't he? And Gold, he's come and gone. The club make decisions. We're obviously involved in it. I'm involved in it. Sometimes you have to make big ones to try and evolve. It does free up some opportunity within budget, and it does free up an opportunity to look at helping, supporting the players that want to run hard, they want to have enthusiasm, they want to play fast attacking football, because when we do it, and we have done it often in the last 9-10 games, we're good at it, so we need to do it more.
At the start of the second half, I don't think anyone could have predicted the start of it. Obviously, going behind 10 seconds in, how is it in terms of just saying to lads, you know, keep your head and push forward?
I was really disappointed with that, because I thought we started the game quite well. We had a lot of possession and passing, but in the attacking third, shots, blocked shots, corners. Nick could have shot with the right foot, comes back on the left. We get Danny Philisker shoots, blocked. Nick shoots and nearly knocks Danny out. There's a lot going on in the first 20-25 minutes. So me stood here, I was constantly looking that way, felt quite comfortable and good. But what we did do, and often it's a thing in life that you can't do, and I'm not trying to be derogatory to Nuneaton, because I thought they were competitive, but I think the lads thought it was a little bit too easy. And then all we did was turn into keeping possession in our own half, making 30 passes to get it to the mid-half, and then the turnover of ball, and then in the transition we weren't great at getting it back or fouling, and it looked a little bit, I said to the players, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, it felt old-filed. You know, we've got to be more fast attacking, forward thinking and ruthless, and we started like that. Don't get me wrong, we weren't red hot, but we were better. But then we just dipped into being, I don't know, comfortable. And I know what comfortable does to anybody. It just, yeah, if you sit on that settee and you're comfortable, you end up getting fat.
And obviously winning the penalty shootout, it gives us that positive outcome at least from the game. Even though we didn't win the game, how do we then take that into the next game against Altrincham, which is obviously going to be a really tough game?
Jack, great question, and well, an answer to your own question, but I really enjoyed our difference in the substitute, and the substitutes giving us that injection of that fast attacking football, and Luke playing slightly out of position because Dan didn't deserve to you know, come off at that point. And we had 3 lads on the pitch that were really asking questions of the opponent. And again, we scored 2 unbelievable goals. We score great goals. We really do, and have done in the last 8, 9, 10 games. But what we are doing is we're not stopping things that are so avoidable. And the winning traits of just pressing or winning a header or a second ball prior to that being a goal for them. It's like a step off. But Connor's goal, brilliant. Luke Charman, really pleased for him. I've got to say, since I've started taking the lads daily, and last week he's been red hot, and he deserves his goal today. What's that? It's his second goal. He did score at Gateshead that should have been allowed because the ball didn't go out of play when Harry crossed it. And I think he got one at York that was disallowed for being offside. But it's his work rate, his capability off the ball making runs, and his general enthusiasm. He's come to the table, and it's good to see.